proof of time traveling. So the time traveling hipster photo features this man from 1941 sporting newer sunglasses, a graphic shirt, a cardigan, and a modern camera, all of which were relatively unheard of at the time. A woman from Charlie Chaplin's film The Circus is seen putting a phone up to her ear, though critics of this theory insist it's a portable hearing aid, which were only in development though in 1928, so not available for the mass market. Many old paintings also seem to include characters holding an iPhone, like The Expected, Mr. Puncheon in The Settling of Springfield, and man handing a letter to a woman in the entrance hall of a house. A man named Andrew Carlson was arrested in 2003 for executing over 100 consecutive successful high-risk stock trades, turning $800 into $350 million, later claiming to be a time traveler when confronted by the SEC. Even Barron Trump is accused of time traveling, as there's an 18th century novel called Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, which features Barron Trump coming from Eastern Europe with a mentor named Don, with the story including a New Yorker who lives on Fifth Avenue getting elected president, who even has a cabinet member named Pence. That's crazy. This is actual proof of time traveling.
How the hell did y'all find my third grade photo from when I was 8 years old? How the hell y'all found my third grade school yearbook from when I was 8 years old? Y'all are dead ass weird. Only my close family members have this. Only my close family members have this. The fact y'all have this is considered insane, bruh. Like, the only person who has it is my mother, so I know who leaked this in my family, bro. I know who leaked this shit in my family, bro. Like, that shit just really pissed me off, because that only close family members, bro. But yes, though, chat, when I was 8, I was a Minecraft fan, chat. I was a Minecraft fan, and chat, I did have a little weight on me when I was 8 years old, because I was small. You feel what I'm saying, chat? And my metabolism was not working well. I used to eat a lot. I wasn't really...
So a throwback to when one of the worst breaches in US national security happened in a Minecraft Discord server. You heard me right. So around this time 2 years ago, a 21-year-old named Jack, who was in the Air National Guard, leaked 50 to 100 classified foreign intelligence documents from the Pentagon. By the way, he goes by the name Jack the Dripper, and liked playing Gmod and Left 4 Dead 2, so pretty cultured. He apparently did this to win an argument and to see where their tax dollars were going. And the best part is that the server itself was named Thug Shaker Central. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Imagine being one of the most secure and developed, technologically advanced countries in the world, and you get leaked by a 21-year-old Minecraft gamer named Jack the Dripper. I'm just surprised it wasn't a War Thunder server.
Also subscribe so I can catch up to my friend Michael.
So throwback.
What happened to British money when the Queen died? So if you don't know, Queen Elizabeth's face is featured on a lot. Why Ronald McDonald died? Ronald McDonald is one of the most famous mascots out there, along with the likes of Mickey Mouse, Tony the Tiger, the Tire Guy, this bee in particular, a Peanut, the Chicken Man, I don't know. But why is it that he's just kind of gone now? And no, it's not because of the whole Grimace thing. Ronald McDonald originated in 1963, and back then clowns were all the rage. So obviously McDonald's made their clown look the best. What? This is horrible in every way, and I hope it dies. This was the very first version of Ronald McDonald, and although he's horrifying, he's evolved over time. And as he evolved, the McDonald's brand grew, even spreading internationally. And making him the
Please reveal how much money you've spent on the game. Alright, $102 for this weapon, $5.99 for the blurred background, $200 for this in-game font, a little bit for code from other people, a lot of money.
Let's try to guess the YouTuber by their pet. These are some YouTubers turned killers. So Stephen McCullough was a YouTuber who murdered the expecting mother of his child and faked a 6-hour GTA livestream on his channel VoteSaxon07 by using a pre-recorded stream in order to create an alibi for himself. Talk about premeditated. Ali Abulabin had 1 million followers on TikTok around the time he killed his wife and another man after getting jealous over their alleged intimacy, while another TikToker named Mr. Prada with 8 million followers was arrested for allegedly murdering his therapist and transporting the body over 400 miles in an attempt to hide it. Samantha Wolford was a Texas-based YouTuber who faked a story of her husband being killed by armed robbers, only for it to be found that she did it herself. Mr. Anime was a YouTuber who amassed millions of views on his channel before committing familicide on his entire family, including the family fish. Alyssa Day Vault was a makeup artist YouTuber who was sentenced to 40 years in prison for the deaths of her 2 newborns. And finally, Tony48075 was a YouTuber who ended up taking the life of another YouTuber named Asia McGowan before doing it to himself. That's crazy. These are some YouTubers turned killers. So Stephen McCullough was a YouTuber who murdered the expecting mother of his child and faked a 6-hour GTA livestream on his channel VoteSaxon07 by...
I've been thinking a lot recently. Scary, I know.
These are some secret code words. This book right here is the rarest book in the world. These are some deadly things that aren't actually deadly. So killer whales, despite the name, have never actually killed a human in the wild and pose no real threat outside of captivity. The same goes for tarantulas, whose bites are actually weaker than a bee sting, and piranhas, who rarely attack and are actually using cosmetic treatments and pedicures to help dead skin. Botox is technically the world's deadliest toxin if ingested, but it is of course used daily worldwide in cosmetic surgery. If you get into a car accident, there's a 99% chance you survive, as a vast majority of them are actually non-fatal, which is similar to airplane crashes, with 96% of people even surviving those. Even crazier is you have a 90% chance of surviving a lightning strike, unless it of course basically strikes you in your vital areas. Humans can process more electricity than we think, because even touching a car battery will have no effect because the voltage is too low, and getting shocked from touching an active electrical outlet should only actually shock you at best. But finally, eating expired foods and mold is thought to not be detrimental to you, and actually possibly even beneficial for certain bacteria in your gut. Don't try any of this though. These are some
Minecraft, but I can't touch water. Alright, at least we're not on we're on an island. My only goal is to get diamonds, and that's a shipwreck, but I can't get it. At least we have a tree. Oh! God! Ow! Stop! We got 2 wood, I guess? Oh no. I just realized I don't have enough wood for a boat. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I can make a shovel? Yay, this is awesome. Okay, I got some dirt. Hopefully I can make it over there. Luckily, I'm a speed bridge pro. You know, I'd really like to get that chest, but I can't touch water. Well, at least I can get a tree. I have to know what's in that chest. Time to get sand. Where is the chest? Oh my god, it's right there. Can I reach it? Oh my, a map! Okay, it might have been worth it. I just need a boat this way. Okay, it should be right up here. What the? Oh no, it's in the water! And yet again, I have to get sand. What is this water doing here? What? Minecraft, but I can't touch water. Alright.
This is every Minecraft Steve ever. Steve, Girl Steve, Toy Steve.
Am I gonna die today? I've seen so many of you guys genuinely concerned that I'm gonna die today. Even my own girlfriend is worried. I mean, to be fair, I did say Riggy came to me in a dream and told me I was gonna die Friday today. But it was just a dream. Some of my dreams have giant man-eating octopi. They don't usually make sense. And I know I made a short recently talking about what if I died. And also I made a short a couple days ago about the thing in my walls, which I still haven't found. But I'm fine. Plus, I can't die before I live stream Mario Wonder tomorrow, or I see the FNAF movie next week, which I waited 9 years for. For those of you genuinely worried about me, no, I'm fine.
For now.
What?
Nothing.
You can't kill me. You'd be out of a job.
Nuh-uh. I could run your channel if I tried.
Listen to them bicker. I'm so sick of it every day for the past couple of months, just listening to the Paper Boy and the Rabbit Monkey Free Boss, and I have something planned. And next month we finally launch it. You're so close. These dummies won't know what hit them.
Really quick. Wait, Dano, did you hear something?
Is that your annoying voice? No.
That's it. Riggy, stop. No.
Am I gonna...
Our most requested feature has been dismemberment, and we hear you loud and clear. But I also want you to know we're working on things like giving zombies bite strength and taking away that ability by breaking their jaws. But if you want to prevent them from grabbing and biting you in the first place, you can just remove their arms, and it's entirely procedural. Our most requested feature has been dismemberment, and
hello? Hey, listen, dipshit, you forgot about me, man. Let me out. I can see you, dumbass. Stop ignoring me. Always look on the right side of life. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Always look on the right.
We're playing horseshoes. This GTA 6 feature is going in our VR game. One of our biggest requests is for Euphoria Ragdoll Physics, but Euphoria is usually only licensed to big AAA game studios, so we built our own version from scratch, starting with reactive, self-balancing NPCs optimized for virtual reality. This GTA 6 feature is going in our VR. This map is so boring, but for a good reason. It only exists to test mechanics, like we've been showing you for months. But we're almost ready to start testing our next game mode, Rush, where attackers need to capture 3 objectives, one after the other. And yes, you will still be able to use this in our sandbox mode. This map is...
If I win Russian roulette, my boss will let me out of his basement. At least they're letting me make videos again. If I win...
Oh my god, it's working. I'm locked in a basement somewhere, and they only gave me a headset so I can keep play testing. I've been trying to guess the neighbor's Wi-Fi password for days so I can get this out, and they told me the new guy got us past 300,000 wish lists on their first video, so please, if you see this before they delete it, wishlist the game. I might be able to see the sun again. Please, please. Oh my god, it's working. I'm locked in a basement somewhere, and they only gave me a headset so I can keep play testing. I've been trying to guess the neighbor's Wi-Fi password for days.
It's kind of neat.
Oh my god, it's working. I'm locked in a basement.
It's kind of neat, but there's something very wrong with it. Can you see? We found out from your comments that this little switch was set to safety, which in real life prevents the gun from firing. Our dabs are cracked at making games, but a few of you knew more about firearms than we did, so we fixed it thanks to your feedback. It's kind of neat.
I'm going to leak our release date as well as a few other things because y'all deserve it for getting us to 100 million views. So if I disappear, you know what happened. Anyway, we'll have new player models to show off soon, as well as new maps for 2 different game modes, and of course, gore. But it will all be releasing together in... What the... FBI, open up! I'm going to leak... This is what our sniper rifles look like, and this is what they look like on Quest. Our developers got these working with realistic scope effects. This is what our sniper rifles look like, and this is what they look like on Quest. Our developers got these working with realistic scope effects to get the best of you before you take your shot, which is only going to improve as we keep working towards our launch. And yes, these will be moddable as well. This is what our sniper... How much can I stack just on these scissors? Starting with something easy, but we're going to be pushing our physics to its limit. Maybe if I get the axe like this, that's not gonna work. Okay, I have an idea for the shovel. This one might be a bit of a challenge. Oh, is it gonna fit? Oh, just barely. This one's made to break things, so I'll be shocked if this works. There's no way this works. There's no way this works. He does not look like he's having a good time. How much can I... Recoil that deals melee damage and other little details that just make sense, like taking your finger off the trigger when you do, or chambering a round against an object in the world around you, or dealing melee damage that loads some new rounds. Recoil that deals melee damage and 2 new melee weapons with a twist. Well, a bend, because this first one's a crowbar and you can utilize both ends of it at the same time. But for a different kind of bar fight, we just made glass bottles that are single-use blunt weapons before getting a sharp edge. 2 new melee weapons. This revolver has an 8-round cylinder and took 10 days to make. This revolver has just a 6-round cylinder, but only took a few hours for our developers to make. This one took so long because it was the first revolver we're making, but they weren't just making a revolver. Our developers are making... I don't want to get fired, and I might be because I don't have a script for this video. I just saw we added a sawed-off shotgun, and I thought that was really cool. I think I have to say it's physics space now if I want to keep my job, and it would help if you left a nice comment or wishlisted us so my boss will be less mad. Thanks. I don't want realistic reloads, but each one gets progressively more cursed. Send this to a gun nut to ruin their day so they have to watch me pull an AK charging handle using the optic on this carbine, and then do it again, but with a pair of scissors. And last but not least, we're just gonna chamber around in this scar with a revolver. Realistic reloads, but each one gets... This new gun has a handle for easy transport or extra leverage if a zombie gets too close. This is the SLR-1, a fake firearm inspired by the very real L1A1, but it will definitely feel real in our VR sandbox and in certain game modes, since it interacts with targets realistically at both close and long range. This new gun has a handle for easy transport. This is what realistic throwing physics look like in VR. Alright, so let's try this cleaver instead. With realistic physics, it's actually... Oh, I hit him. I did some damage. Maybe the screwdriver will be easier, but it's unlikely because throwing with realistic physics is actually really hard. Oh, did we
I heard a hit. Nope, no damage. I don't even know if I can throw this. Oh, that's crazy. This is what realistic throwing physics look. This is what realistic throwing physics look like in VR. All right, so let's try this cleaver instead. With realistic physics, it's actually. Oh, I hit him. I did some damage.
Two fully physics-based.
This is what realistic throwing physics look like in VR. Alright, so let's try this cleaver instead. With
two fully physics-based handguns, you can procedurally grip them or their magazines anywhere, and we're building a system to allow modders to easily make their own handguns with all of the same functionality, like taking your finger off the trigger if your finger isn't resting on your controller. We thought this would be a great gift for you for getting us to 200,000 subscribers. Do you like it? We trapped him in our testing level.
Let me out! I can see you!
We might let him out eventually, but for now he's doing a great job showing off our IK, which can lean, crouch, and even dance intuitively without full body tracking or additional hardware. Full video is linked below. We trapped him. 250,000 of you have wishlisted our game. Here's 3 reasons why. First is detailed physics-based interaction.
Our recoil is fully physics-based, which means it can even deal.
How did I get 200,000 subs?
Are you ISO speed?
No, I'm KSI, mate.
Oh my god, can I take a photo with my friends? Don't believe me.
Yeah, mate, come on. Yes, if I'm ISO.
Oh my god, today believe me.
Yeah, mate, I got you. You want to be in the picture, mate? Oh, hey, mate. She thought I was KSI, chat.
Are you ISO speed?
No, I'm KSI, mate.
Oh my god, can I take a photo with my friends? Don't believe me.
Yeah, mate, come on. Yes, if I'm ISO.
Oh my god, today believe me.
Yeah, mate, I got you. You want to be in the picture, mate? Oh, hey, mate. She thought I was KSI, chat.
A girl reposted this on Facebook and she said, OMG, I'm so glad they posted this because some people are meant to be wide and some small and it's okay. Love yourself, queens and kings. What she doesn't realize is that the skeleton on the right belonged to a gorilla. She really thought she was getting somewhere with all of that. Also, just so everybody knows, this is the x-ray of a 700-pound man. A girl
Vamos, vamos. Oi! Get you pot-bellied lard ass! What's up, Doc?
You are...
Stupid! Take that! Yeah, right! Vamos, vamos. Oi!
This is what happens when Tyler, the creator, doesn't like the question during the interview.
This is the most original question I'm gonna ask you right now. You ready for it?
What inspires me, I'ma suck you in your fucking throat. I swear to God.
Who or what inspires you?
This is what happens when Tyler, the creator, doesn't like the question.
This streamer was playing Minecraft at 1,000 times the max volume, so every little sound was destroying his ears. But there was a particular sound at the end that made him give up.
Okay. Get me the fuck out of here. It's just... It's too loud. Don't do it.
This streamer was playing Minecraft.
I want you to remember one thing. You're a boy in a man's world. And I'm a man who loves to play with boys. What the? No, wait a minute. I want you to remember one thing. You're a boy in a man's world. And I'm a man who loves to play with boys. What the? No, wait a minute.
Rockstar just announced that GTA 6 is delayed until 2026, but there's 2 good things about this. Listen, I know it sucks having a game be delayed after waiting for it for 13 years, but hear me out. First, even though they delayed it, they also announced an actual release date of May 26th, 2026. Before, it was just sometime in 2025, but giving us an actual date means they're pretty confident they'll be able to make the deadline. But second, the announcement said it's because of a focus on quality, and even though a lot of people hate Rockstar, you've got to admit, it's kind of cool to see a game company desperately trying to launch with a finished product instead of just rushing a game out and forcing customers to buy DLC just to have a complete game. It sucks, but honestly, I'm okay with this. And as someone who knows a lot about delaying stuff to make it perfect,
this is what $1 used to be able.
Rockstar.
This is what $1 used to be able to buy you during these years. So in the year 1500.
Colgate Total สูตรใหม่เทคโนโลยีที่ดีที่สุดของเราช่วยปกป้องคุณจาก8ปัญหาสุขภาพช่องปาก
Wow.
To start, please locate and power up all 4 primary systems.
Okay, got it.
This covers the basics in case we encounter a hostile environment.
Hostile? We're not actually gonna fight anyone, are we?
Can I design an iPhone better than Apple? Well, I started by adding 3 cameras to the screen. Now we can get better looking selfies, but this also brings a problem. We gotta let people know that we're using an iPhone. So I put the Apple logo in the middle of the screen so no one forgets. We also need a charger, so I put that in the middle of the screen as well. I then added a stand so you can put it down, an iPod wheel for music controls, and then I added 24 pair logos because I had to. Also, that little hole on the back is the headphone jack. But we're still missing some things. I like video games, so I added an HDMI port to the screen, as well as a joystick and a D-pad. I also added 2 handles in case you're watching something insane where you need to brace yourself, as well as a cup holder for convenience. Now I know what you're thinking, and yeah, this isn't enough. So I added a rotary dial to finally make it a phone, and to keep yourself cool in the summer, I added just a few spinning blades. If Apple's watching, you're welcome, and I want 20%. Can I design an iPhone better than Apple?
The key to great popcorn is the right ingredients. You just carry that around with you? Little. The key to great popcorn is the right ingredients.
At 10 likes, I'll eat the like fruits. At 100 likes, I'll eat the leopard fruit. At 1,000 likes, I'll eat the flame fruit. And at 10,000 likes, I'll eat the chop chop fruit. At 10 likes, I'll eat the like fruits. At 100 likes, I'll eat the leopard fruit.
Bad game idea. It's a roguelike where the entire goal of the game is to die. See, every time you die,
เ
Shorts Wars started a whole year ago, and now it's finally coming to an end. So, Riggy and I are going to the court case in just a few days. It got delayed because of a condition the boss had, but now finally it's...
The court case! I forgot! I don't have anything to wear to the trial!
Huh? Just wear your suit.
I would, but it's stained with tomato sauce.
Do you seriously not have any other suits?
I mean, Hey, losers! So, apparently I might be getting married, and I wanted to ask... Shut up! Nobody cares! My suit for the court case is ruined! Why does that matter? I like to make good impressions on judges, and I've never met Judge W before. If I can't fix it up, then I'm not going.
You were subpoenaed, not invited, Riggy. It's not a choice.
Oh yeah? Well, I can invite myself to skip town, dummy.
Yeah, hold on. Here, good as new. Been doing the boss's laundry for months.
Yahoo! Thanks, Preston!
No worries. See you in court.
Man, what a cool guy.
Didn't he take all your money?
Oh, yeah, he did! Now I need to sanitize it and get all his germs off.
Great, you shredded it. Ugh. You know, I just realized, if court goes a certain way next week, that might be the last time Preston ever appears in a show.
Wow, who cares? I'm getting more apple cider.
Ricky, no! Shorts Wars start...
A blind man grabbed its tusk and was left thinking that the elephant was smooth and pointy like a spear. Another blind man wrapped his arms around a leg, thinking that the entire animal was thick and round like a tree. The third blind man touched the ear and thought the elephant was wide and floppy like a wing. When it walked away, the three men were left arguing, each one sure that he was right about what it must look like. But none of them had the full picture. Each had only a small part of the truth, but mistook it for the whole. And if they had listened to each other, they might just have realized what they were missing. A blind man grabbed it.
If video game RPGs...
Clash of Clans is getting a Netflix...
Why the f do YouTubers sound like that? Chances are, if you've seen enough
Minecraft, but there's more Where is 1.22?
If I gave you 1 quadrillion Robux, how...
Let's make raspberry and strawberry.
Genie, I wish.
Lamp.
Oh, sorry.
Genie, I wish to become a prince.
Back up, boy. I need some room to work.
Genie?
Hey, a prince. A prince. Obviously, the ghetto chic is not gonna work. I'm feeling a periwinkle.
What's periwinkle?
No, chartreuse. The lines are all
What is this?
wrong. The color clashes with your skin tone. The silhouette is confused. Come on, Genie. Gotta kick the door down. We gotta go bold and go. No.
We've gone too far.
Genie, you're slipping. It's gotta be neutral for the desert. Ivory, beige, bone, Albion.
It's a little heavy.
White.
There's no room for you up here. You're just the bad guy who wrecks the building.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Where's the wrecking guy? Where's Ralph? He should be wrecking the building.
Shh, stick with the program.
Sir, you were going 115 miles per hour. I hope you have a good explanation.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
Nick.
Officer Judy Hobbs, CPD, how are you?
I am doing just.
Hang in there.
Can I do
Well, I was hoping you could run a play.
for you
Well, I was hoping you could.
today?
Well, I was hoping you could run a play for us.
What's the plate
29 T.
number?
29 THD03.
2 9
THD03.
T
HD03.
H.
D03.
Hey, Flash, want to hear a joke?
No!
What do you call rehumped camel?
I don't know. What do you call?
Three-pumped camel.
Pregnant.
Wait! I could in fact dodge this ball, but I choose not to, in order to protect my identity and thus all the kids in this school. Even King Jerk Flash Thompson, who has it all, but still thinks he has to get one up on me. You lose again.
Geez, Parker. A little overkill just to maintain your cover? Is that your face print?
Mr. Thompson, go.
I'll show you how it's done.
You could be promising. Very promising.
Then I'll simply expose your identity as Flash Thompson to the entire world.
Which Flash Thompson? That one?
Wait! I could in fact dodge this ball, but I choose not to, in order to protect my identity and thus...
I simply want to buy a jumbo pop for my little boy.
We reserve the right to refuse service to anyone.
Just had a quick question. Are your...
Oh, man, where do we get the...
Help me out! Throw me the lap! I can't hold on! Give me your hand! First, give me the lap!
At last!
What are you doing? Giving you your reward!
Your eternal reward. It's all mine.
What is it? No. My head. That two-faced son of a jackal. Whoever he was, he's long gone with that lamp. Why, you hairy little thief. Help me out! Throw me that... You're the Green Goblin? No, this isn't my costume. I'm a cheerleader.
Harry, Spider-Man, why is Harry wearing it? Where did this come from? You stole it from Oscorp, didn't you? Why would you do something so dangerous, so stupid?
For you! You told me to man up! So I took the green to become the son you always wanted me to be. Become a man. You. Oh, I must have blacked out. I don't remember anything.
This makes no sense. If this kid's the Goblin, why would he attack the big man? Why attack Oscorp?
Under the influence of the green, his subconscious created someone who could take the big man down. Now, as to why he attacked me...
Maybe I've got some anger issues.
I will not allow this. I'll say I was the Goblin. After all, I invented the green. I'm the obvious suspect.
No, he
need you. What good could you do him locked away for a crime you didn't commit?
I will get him hell, I swear. If you'll let me.
Me?
If you turn him in, please. He's my only child.
And my best friend. The goblin disappears. Forever. Leaving a mystery that never gets solved.
Thank you.
You're the Green Goblin?
No, this isn't my costume. I'm a cheerleader.
Harry, Spider-Man, why is Harry wearing it? Where did this come from? You stole it from Oscorp, didn't you? Why would you do something so dangerous? So stupid!
For you!
Hero cop killed by savage